Hey guys, welcome to be Yoker Commentaries, and today we're going to be doing a Ring 2 tower, which is Tower of Traps. Now, I bet you could never guess what the gimmick of this tower is. I'll give you a sec. Just try to take a wild guess what the gimmick is. I wonder what it is. Yeah, if you go and guess, this tower has a lot of traps in it, so, yeah. It's also very cringe. Sorry about that, someone was at my door, so I had to go check that out, but, yeah, as I said, this tower is very cringe, and I just wanted to get it out of the way that this tower is not the best. It is, it's kind of bad. But, anyway, so, this tower, interesting facts about this tower is that this tower is the first tower to use buttons, as in it's the first tower to just use buttons, period, and don't put in the comments, oh no, it's toast. This tower was made before toast and all that Ring 1 shenanigans. Yeah, but yeah, like, I don't really particularly like this tower, but I like what it was going for with the traps, but, Anyway, in this video, we're going to be talking about all the traps and how to beat this. Anyway, so for this, once you get to here, you need to get over to that truss. So basically, since there's a random gap, and there's like a random hole at the end there, so what you want to do, if you go to the very edge of these studs, then just spam jump, just keep jumping, and then you will completely dodge the gap. I still don't know where the gap is. I don't, but, I don't know. Anyway, the next invisible platform is here. This tower, when I say traps, I don't mean it's like indicated traps, like, just like a discolored part. I mean, these traps are mostly completely unindicated. And then there's a platform here, by the way. Yeah, like, most of the platforms are completely invisible, and, yeah. I bet you can guess why I don't really like this tower. Anyway, what you want to do is jump on this roped platform, then do a head hitter up on that rotated platform, then go down here. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, these trusses, they wobble a bit, so just be careful. The physics on them are weird because they're climbing on a wobbling platform, but yeah. Anyway, for this trap, the part with studs is actually can quite false, and everything around it is not. It's basically like negative space, I guess. Just kind of jump where I jump and you'll be good. And then you just got some standard roped platforms, no traps here. Ignore that X pusher, it's not important. It's for a trap, but it's a really obvious trap, and the physics on it broke, so it's just down there now. Anyway, you want to jump from here to over here because I believe both of those are can quite false, then you can jump off. And then you can carry on. So go over here, jump over to there. And then this jumps quite far, so jump when it's swinging up like that. And then just walk across here until it swings up. Then you can just jump on the truss. And now you're at floor 3. Let's do a little... I'm just going to wall hop here for no reason. I would recommend you learn wall hopping early just because it's useful. And like the middle part there is a conveyor, so just kind of slightly tap W on it so you don't accidentally overshoot. So, this is a conveyor that goes down. This is a conveyor that goes that way, that way, that way. You get the idea. So, what you want to do is go over here, then jump off. It is pretty tight, I would say, but, So, these look like normal memory platforms that would, like, oh, you can just jump on them when they're invisible. But you cannot jump on these when they're invisible. They completely disappear when they're invisible. So, the second platform is a conveyor, then you can just jump over here. But, yeah, they completely disappear. As you can see, my camera is going through them, which means they are not there. So, yeah, you have to, that part is really, it's gotta be quick, to say the least. Anyway, I don't know why the X pusher is going back up. I don't know. It's not supposed to do that. But anyway, so you see this long stud? This is a conveyor, so do it in first person, then jump at the end like that. And it's pretty scary, and you can get flung out, but just be careful. And then for this second conveyor, just hold W. Don't jump. If you jump, you're going to overshoot it, so just hold W on that one. And then for this one, just spam space. Spam space because you want to land on that invisible platform right over there. It's kind of hard to see, but you don't want the conveyor to take you. You just want to jump off and then go on this invisible platform. And then you can just walk along here. Easy stuff. Let me just keep going on. There's no traps. There's no traps after that part. It's just normal, just jumps. And then you get to floor 4. So floor 4 is pretty interesting. So the corners, like so basically the gimmick, the way to do these trusses is just jump over the corners. And then see this part? That's can collide false. So jump over there. And then this part right here is also can quite false, so you want to jump over to this truss. And then you want to jump from about here to over there. And then go on these falling platforms. The reminder, these platforms are indeed falling, so be careful. And then go on this truss, and then go up it very slowly because it actually ends, and then you need to jump on this invisible truss. How you would know all that, I don't know, but that's what you gotta do. Then jump on this truss, then you can go outside. This is a really easy outside section. Don't get stressed out. You shouldn't fall here. Anyway, what you want to do here is just go on here, do a ladder flick up. The intended strat is actually not doing a ladder flick, but just, why would you not do the ladder flick? Just do the ladder flick. Anyway, for this part, just jump on the kill bricks, then jump down to here. But that skip is unnecessary. There's no traps that were there, but I just like doing that skip because it's funny, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, just go on these trusses. Go on the top. Make sure you don't miss these easy jumps. Go on here. Go over here. Go over here. And then this part. This part's rather confusing, but basically jump on the top ones. Go over here. Go over here. And then I have no idea where the invisible platform is here, so just kind of, my strat for it is just doing a 12 stud jump. Yeah, I don't know where the invisible platform is, but just kind of put your put the left side of your cursor at the very end of the stud, then just make a 12 stud jump climbable. Yeah, sorry if you needed help with that part. I don't know where the part is. Anyway, for this part, moving on to 4-5. I don't know why I said for this part. That makes no sense. There's nothing here. So for this part, first part of 4-5, there's no traps. These are just normal gameplay. And then for this X pusher, this is the first trap. You don't want to go over there. You just want to go on the kill bricks, then go on this truss. So yeah, you know that X pusher I mentioned earlier? Yeah, that's the trap. I'm pretty sure it just goes down. It doesn't actually do anything. Then you want to go on this platform. Then this X pusher, do it very slowly like this. Do it calm and steady because it bounces. So just be careful like that. Then you can jump off. Then you want to go over here. Just got a little part where you just walk across the frame. I know it's really innovative gameplay. Well, like if you don't like this tower, just cut it some slack because it's old. It's very old. And yeah, personally I kind of like this tower, but I also kind of don't like this tower because it's traps and ugh. I know I'm being a bit of a hypocrite when I said at the beginning of the video, but it's like I don't really know my feelings about this tower. But anyway, for this part, for this X pusher, do it backwards, and then you're gonna go outside, and then you can just jump off like that. And now you are at the worst floor in the tower, in my opinion, floor 6. So floor 6 is rather interesting. So for this first jump, just jump on here. Then you can walk across there, go over here, and now you got this big apparatus kind of thing, whatever you want to say. But basically, you can push it like this. So for I would recommend doing the truss one first because that's the hardest one. So go move the thing over to here. So basically, you want to get that platform aligned with that stud. So like stop it when it's about there. And then you can go on the platform, then you can go on the truss. So starting off, you got a little truss wrap, easy stuff, just don't fall. It's easy, you should not fall here. And then what you want to do is align yourself with this stud, then you can just jump off, press shift. And then you got this like little outside section. So what you want to do is jump on the truss. Then you want to flick off like that, get the button. The buttons were weird, again, this was the first tower to use buttons. And then you got to do this funny jump. Basically what you want to do is kind of delay your fall like that. And hope that doesn't happen. I'll meet you guys back up there. So, if what happened to me happens to you, don't worry. Do not reset because you already got the button. And thankfully, I already got the button, so I don't need to do that again. So, moving on with the second button, I would recommend you do these studs next. So, just kind of align this top one with a stud over there. So, just push it over here. And then stop it with the right side of your character, like this. And you don't have to be perfectly centered. Just anything close is good. Then you just want to ascend up this little thing. Don't hug the wall on it, or else it might literally have a seizure and then just spaz out, spinning extremely fast. So just don't hug the wall. Just do the jumps away from the things. But basically, you got this little invisible stud section. They're actually a lot visible than they might seem because of recording being weird. So yeah, you might not be able to see them on my screen, but you'll be able to see them just fine. But if you can't see them at all, just look toward the frame or away from the frame because both those strategies work to actually see invisible studs. Anyway, just kind of go down here, go up here, and now you need the final button, these tightropes. So go back down here, you know the usual. Then you want to move this platform over to there, so stop it right there. Go on the long platform, and now you just got walking, because who doesn't love walking? So yeah, you just go up these tightropes, and that's the whole section. You just go up tightropes. Isn't this gameplay? Then you just go up here and press the button. That was really hard. Anyway, once you get all 3 buttons, what you can do is go up here. Just keep going up. Go up the truss and jump off the truss immediately after you get up there. Because boom, bang, boom, what am I saying? Anyway, the point is there's a button resetter. So that means you're going to have to do every button again if you fall. So once you do those wedge wraps on floor 7, wrap from here to down there. So do that. It's a pretty big wrap, so just be careful. And then for this part, you don't want to go on that truss. This truss is completely fake. What you want to do is to go on this invisible platform. There's a gap there, so mind that. Then you just got some easy wraps. Don't mess up the easy wraps. Don't. Just don't. Anyway, go on the ladder. Then you can just go up here. Just go off like that. And it says, get ready. And then you got a little misalignment, which makes it unplayable. Anyway, go up the ladder. And now you got some funny jumps. So starting off with this funny jump, align yourself with greater than less than, then jump off. And if you align yourself, you'll land on the stud. And then for this little blue box, it's just a normal stud. I don't know why the blue box is there. Then you go on this truss. And then this jump is also quite long, so align yourself with the end of the stud, then jump off like that. And you'll barely make it. Anyway, for this part, just kind of keep spamming jump until you get up there. Go up here, then jump over here. And now you're on floor 8. And now, quiz time! It says, question 1, what tower was removed in Ring 1 for lag? That would be Tower of Confusion. Yes, Tower of Confusion, the Ring 8 Soul Crushing, was in Ring 1 at one point. Who knew? Anyway, question 2, who speedran Tower of Impossible Expectations first? That was It Nice. Anyway, go over here. And it says, question 3, who made this tower? That would be Mine Dad 22. Anyway, moving on, go up the ladder. And now you got more quiz. And it says, what is this tower called? This tower is called Tower of Traps. And then it says, question 5, the sister game is called Tower of Hell. And it says, question 6, see, you need to memorize that, so write it in chat. I'm not trolling, you need to memorize that. So write it in chat like that, type it, and then I'm going to close chat, and we'll go back to that later. So just go on the OK, then jump on this truss. And then you got one of the most evil traps in any tower. You see that slight color alteration there? That's because it's Can't Glide False. Isn't that fun? So these reps suck, so do 2 at a time, like this, go in between, then go out, like that, go in between, then go out, like that. And I'm going to heal up, so I'm going to cut to when I'm at full. Okay, now that our health is full, you got to do that little section again. And sorry if you saw a lo-fi hip-hop radio, I just like listening to that while I'm healing up. Just makes it a bit more calming. Anyway, once you do all those reps, you're going to barely get out with a little bit of health left. I would recommend you have trail mix at the ready. And now you got this section. So for this section, I believe the combination is... So that one's fake, so it's this one, this one, this one, and this one. All the other ones are fake, so keep that in mind. Now you just got some stick out spam. Don't you love 2 stud stick outs? This tower sure does. Anyway, go on this ladder, and now you got this little thin stud section. So go on the thin stud, then use dot and comma to align your character like that. And then just go across like this, jump over this gap, and you'll barely make it. Well, I mean, it's not barely, I almost missed the jump. Jump over to here, and then go over here. Oh, so by the way, we're on floor 9. And now you got this funny thin stud. This thin stud's pretty funny. So do it in first person, I would recommend. Or else that might happen. I'll meet you guys back up there. Okay, back at this half stud. Forget what I said about doing this in first person. Do it in third person. Like, come on, it's not that bad. So if you forgot the like A thing, you can actually just look down, then just copy it in chat. Why did I put S? A, uppercase, lowercase, uppercase, uppercase, lowercase, uppercase, uppercase. So just keep that in mind. So first it would be uppercase, then lowercase, then uppercase, then uppercase, then lowercase, then uppercase, and then uppercase. And that's the little code thing. And now you get some wobbling platforms. And we're at floor 9 outside. So floor 9 outside has some rather interesting jumps. Like that one. That's a 2.5 stud stick out. On a challenging. How are those jumps challenging? I have no idea. Then you got that thin stud jump. Again, more interesting jumps coming from Tower of Traps, a challenging tower with 2.5 stud stickouts. Sure. Anyway, so go across this tightrope. Not even a tightrope, just kind of use alignment keys, and you'll be good. Just keep going across. And then there's actually a gap at the end, so just keep walking and you'll be good. And then you just go up this truss, so you can just jump up here, like that. It looks a bit high, but you'll make it up just fine. So anyway, go up for the truss, go to the top very slowly, do a head hitter, and now don't fail these one stud jumps. They're really easy, don't fail them. Then go up here, and then you got this little thing, so go up here, and don't fall in there, because that's a GBJ. That is a GBJ. You can't get out of there, so just don't fall in there. I'm pretty sure the only purpose for that is for Deep Darkness Tower Crossing. So, yeah. Anyway, now you just got some more thin studs. Go on this thin stud. Go over here. And don't rush these. Don't rush these, or else you have to do floor 9 outside again. And, why on earth would you want to do that again? Anyway, for this question, the answer is, let's do this. It says, are you using all you've got, are you ready for the finale? And it says... Let's do this. So, let's do this. Anyway, so starting off, you got this rather long jump. So, go up here. And now for this half stud. So, you could skip all of it by going on that ladder, but I don't really like that jump very much. So, we're just going to do the half stud. So, keep the left side of your cursor on the half stud. And then you can just keep going along like this. Oh, I'm feeling stressed. The only reason I'm feeling stressed is because I really don't like this tower because I fell. And I feel like that's a traditional reason for not liking a tower, but I really don't want to have to do all that again. Yeah, I know it's a bit hard to believe I don't want to play Tower of Traps again. So, but on the bright side, once I finish this recording, I will never have to play this tower again until Ring... sorry, I had a cough. Until Ring 2 Tower Rush. Anyway, coming up at the end of the half studs, just keep going along like this. And then jump on these thin studs, go on that one, then go on here. And now, you're basically done with the tower unless you mess up this part. These platforms are wobbling, so just be careful. Shift your character to the side like that. Now you just got some wobbling platform spam. So just, these jumps are a bit long, so don't underestimate them. Just keep going across like this. Then you'll get to this platform, and I believe that's the end of the traps. I think. Anyway, jump down to here. Go on this truss. Oh, I don't know why I'm so stressed. Anyway, for this part, just hug the wall and holding W and D. You'll go across it. There's an invisible stud in the middle. And now you got everyone's favorite thing. More half studs. Anyway, turn your character around. Go over here. And now you're at the finale. This is actually a wall hop, which is interesting. So you actually do need to know how to wall hop. And what you could do here, I'm pretty sure you could just use T-pose to hit the wind pad if you like corner clipped or some weird thing like that. But basically, for this final jump, all you gotta do is just go in like this. Do it sideways. Then you'll just go in like that. And congratulations! You beat one of the worst towers in the game! Woo! Everyone did it! Wow! We did it, guys! Woohoo! Oh, I'm so glad I never have to do that again. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today, guys. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys soon with another video. Just see ya.